man, for more. Reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? And do not sound, dismayed or astonished. Yes, the liquor store is open on a Sunday because Sunday is still a fun day, and we can have communion over here, man. You ain't gotta get sloppy drunk like your uncle at the family function. You can get drunk and function. You can be on a little ski taste of that communion wine with your boy, man.
It's
And
possible.
it's very possible. And I got my boy Landlord from Alabama reporting live from the trap from a secret location. That's why he always has on the disguises when you see him.
Yeah, you don't need to know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Don't say nothing. Don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it on the low.
Keep it on the low, Bo?
On the low.
I feel that. But yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about some draft pet cats over here, man. Cowboys, Convos, and it's time. We've been crying and complaining and moaning about how the season ended. They are playing the Pro Bowl today. They'll be playing the Super Bowl next week. There's going to be an entire offseason of stuff that we got to, get ready for. So we touched on some free agents yesterday that could come in here and help the Dallas Cowboys. Now we're going to focus on some of our early pet cats. This ain't Cowboys College, but we are going to come through with some early looks at some draft prospects that we really like and that we think can help the football team. So sit back, relax, take notes. Get you a refreshment, a snack, whatever you need to, man. We're gonna rock out in the liquor store, we're gonna rock out in the trap. But before I get too far ahead of ourselves, man, y'all know the proper procedures when y'all come over here with your independent content creators. First and foremost, we need y'all to hit that like button. The more likes that we get on these videos, the more that these platforms will promote the content that we put on them. So if you want to see more of our content, just pop up on YouTube, or you want to see it reach a wider audience, hit that like button. If you're on Twitter, hit that like button. Facebook, hit that like button. It does not matter at all. And it goes a long, long way in helping your independent content creators manipulate this algorithm and continue to grow.
Absolutely.
The Truth MDP said National Flag Football League. That's pretty much what the Pro Bowl is, man. Them boys out there in shorts, like they ain't playing no real football, man. But
it's pretty much a disgrace, bro. They might as well just stop.
They should treat the Pro Bowl like they treat the All Pro. Just get them, just put their names down for it. Get them the accolade, and they can take a trip. Y'all going out to Orlando anyway. Just make it. That's part of the package. If you make it to the Pro Bowl, you and your family get to go to Orlando, wherever the hell else they're going to hold the Pro Bowl.
Free trip.
Yeah, like there's no point of doing that. I think some people enjoy it. I'm just not in that number. But disregard the Pro Bowl, man. After y'all hit that like button, I need y'all to turn right back around and hit the share button. Because one, your mama told you sharing was caring.
She
Two,
did.
and I know, like mine did too. And I'm not gonna make mama. I ain't finna disappoint mama on Sunday now.
No, we're not.
And B, I believe in manifestation. We practice manifestation inside the liquor store. We're trying to manifest that 6th title for the Dallas Cowboys. Now we ain't do enough this year. Apparently, we didn't pray hard enough. You didn't wear your the correct jersey on the correct day. Apparently, there was not enough good vibes in the air for the Dallas Cowboys to overcome.
let me know what y'all gonna do with them white shirts, cause I'm gonna give mine away. I never wear that again. I never wear that white shirt again.
Oh,
ever.
Jesus!
Man, it will never go on my back again. Ever. Like I don't burn merch. Not Cowboy merch. I wouldn't do that, but I ain't wearing it no more.
Yeah, you might have to ship that to somebody, bro.
Oh, well, nothing to do with that shirt no more. I promise.
You might have to send that to somebody.
That's gonna have to retire.
Retire expeditiously, in the word of T.I., man. But hey,
wear that again.
Y'all make sure that y'all drop those 6 emojis because we practice manifestation. Y'all make sure y'all share the content 6 times because we practice manifestation. We're gonna try and wheel them boys onto this 6th title in 2024. So we need to go ahead and get a head start. Hey, what's up with your Michael McQuaid? Let me show some love to everybody in the chat box, man. It's rude to not speak back to folks, man.
Absolutely.
JVB boy, John Cofield, Michael McQuaid. What's up with y'all, man? Ready Red in the building. James Simmons, Al Logan in this mud. What's up with you? Let's see who else is in here. Ready Red, The Truth MDP, Daniel Barrera Sports, Charlie Jones, part of the Spin Back Gang, Michael Itry,
Yes,
Meek Phillips. Salute to all y'all, man. Hey, Bruce got to talk to Juice in the building too, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in and showing love.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to all our folks, man. You just named everybody in my chat too, so we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you know, we just gotta handle up. You know, we drunk trapping, so I gotta show love to everybody.
Absolutely.
Joe Chanchina in the building said, "What's up, Henny and Landlord? I'm sharing your video, pushing the like and share button. That's love right there." Calvin Jefferson, Gary Bookwalter,
yes, sir.
Bruce got the toxic juice. Keem Brown, you got us the poets.
Shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate you.
She said she want to talk about it.
We don't even know what she talking about yet. She already said she don't want to talk about it.
I think she's talking about the playoff game. I guess.
Oh, nah.
I remember you talking about the white shirts.
Oh yeah, with the white shirt, probably. Yeah, we. What we gonna do with that?
Yeah, the white shirt she bought for that whiteout. We ain't having no more whiteouts. We ain't listen. It gonna look like all the Cowboy Nation cripping. We coming down there straight navy blue.
Straight navy. We ain't never doing that no more.
We ain't finna play around no more.
Ever. Man, did y'all see? Look, speaking of the Pro Bowl, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I ain't watching no Pro Bowl, but I was on Twitter and then the Jalen Hurts stuff came down my timeline though, and I couldn't help but watch it. That was pretty bad, bro.
It was horrible.
That was pretty bad, bro. Like, y'all thought I was playing, man. That dude looked like a civilian out there throwing the ball, man.
He looked like a civilian.
He looked like a normal dude. Like, he looked like you could have went to the crowd and say, it's your turn. Come on. And they would have did the same performance he did with the little accuracy stuff. That shit was terrible.
Man, that shit was funny, though.
It was terrible. He was missing everything.
Can we all agree that it was funny as hell?
It was funny. It looked like a spoof. You know what I'm saying? It looked like somebody was just making a joke. Because when I first seen him, I'm like, hold on, is this edited or something?
Nah.
Like, I'm like, is they trolling us?
What's funny is they edited where it looked like, well, they try to make it look better. They edited out all those misses. They showed nothing but the makes he had. That shit was funny as hell.
That's terrible, bro.
I like, man, hell no. Y'all can't clean this up. But hey, man, we're in here talking about pet cats. We're talking about players that we want. It doesn't really even matter. We just want these players, man. You know, pause. Yeah, all the pauses in the world, but
pause.
These are players I think will benefit the Dallas Cowboys. that landlord think will benefit the Dallas Cowboys. So, we got some stuff about them. And pretty much what we're gonna do, we'll look at some numbers behind these prospects. We'll look at some of their draft prospect stuff. They got a scouting report, of course, and we'll try to sell y'all on why they make sense for the Dallas Cowboys. Did that sound like something that sound about right, Lance?
Sound like fun to me.
All right, so I'll start off, man. Since I didn't ring the bell, I'll start off. So this is actually somebody I want with a first round pick. This is a very underrated player, and landlord, this actually fits your train of thought. You remember you said you wanted a wide receiver in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is a wide receiver, and it's a realistic wide receiver. This that boy Brian Thomas out of LSU. Thomas out of LSU. Now, he is projected to be the 27th overall talent, so he has a first round grade. Remember, there's 32 picks in the first round. They have a top 32 grade on him. So if you were to use a first round pick on somebody like a Brian Thomas, they would not consider that a reach or overdraft, right? So let's start with that. Secondly, he has a lot of good traits. Now, remember, they have not had the combine, but he measured out at 6'4". I don't think we have a single wide receiver on this team with that kind of height. They still claim that he runs a 4.47, and the man had 17 receiving touchdowns this year. And that is actually crazy when you consider that he played with Malik Neighbors, who was considered like a top 10, who's a top 10 pick. But
LSU receivers do pretty well too.
I mean, look at Jamar Chase, look at Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Just go down the line. Like
they rival Bama with the receivers like that. And I might give them the slight edge right now. They got some gangsters coming out of them.
I still probably would say Alabama.
I'm trying to be unbiased here. The one moment I try to be unbiased, you want to okay.
The moment you try to be unbiased, you just weren't true though. Because when you look at the history of wide receivers out of Alabama, you got Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Calvin Ridley, Who else? There's a bunch of damn wide receivers that came out of Alabama. Man, that's like a wide receiver factory.
Jalen Waddle now Devontae Smith. It's a lot of them, boy.
He said Caleb Plant already let it be known he don't want to be drafted by Chicago. Hey, ain't got nothing to do with me. He can go out there, throw a fit, whatever. So he had 68 receptions on the season.
He already starting ish before he even come in the NFL. This dude, he a real diva.
Hey, he
already painting his nails and shit. He a real diva.
I mean, hey, young dudes gonna do what young dudes do. I can't get jiggy with it. That's how I knew I was old. the moment niggas start painting their nails, like, yeah, I'm old as dirt.
that's too crazy for me.
Like, we would have never did this. The only nigga that did that was Dennis Rodman.
Absolutely.
Jose Banks, what's up with you?
What's happening?
Reddy Red said, Dwayne Wade, you did that crazy shit too. Yeah, we all know
about D Wade.
We know about D Wade, man. I almost said he be at the Diddy parties, man. But you gotta...
She do, man. He didn't say no. He was one of the people that didn't say no.
He said, Diddy want to party. You got to tell him no.
He said, don't mind if I do.
Willie T, there's not a single linebacker with a first round grade though. So that's regardless. I'm sorry to disappoint you. All these linebackers that they love, they got second round and third round grades, buddy. So I'm sorry, you're not going to get a linebacker in the first round because there's not a linebacker with a first round grade. Just like you're not going to get a running back in the first round because there's not a single running back with a first round grade. Right. So I'm not drafting something just because of need when we could have got this dude with our second round pick. The highest graded linebacker at a second round grade right now. So I'm sorry, not, man,
but that's funny. Sorry. He said yes to Diddy. That's like the opposite thing you ever hear. Like he said yes. Like that's what we're gonna say. We ain't gonna even say the rest of the context. We're gonna be like, see, he one of them type that said yes. He said yes, didn't he?
This is gonna be the running joke.
That's just gonna be it. He said yes. He one of them kind.
Somebody come in the trap or the liquor store saying something off kilter. We just gonna hit him with that shit.
That boy said yes. See, you the type of guy that said yes, didn't you, boy? I could tell. But yeah, man, I like the idea of a big body wide receiver. Like I said, that's a skill set that Dak really never had. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Never really had at all. Matter of fact, like I think like his whole career. Like, who was the big receiver that he had like that?
Nobody.
I think it was Michael Gallup. He played like that, but he's not a big guy. He played with a big guy skill set. You know what I'm saying? Possession guy kind of receiver. Well, Dak never really had that guy.
How you gonna miss on all the top linebackers? They're all second and third round picks. We can't just make somebody a first round pick because we want them. I'm sorry.
You want us to reach and do it and pull a Tristan Hill or pull a Taco Charlton or something?
Yeah, that's a no-go, my guy. I'm sorry.
We gotta draft them where they supposed to be, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to draft for need. We want to draft. The way my formula would be, it'll be like what? 75% best player available, 25% BP. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like need.
Mm-hmm.
75% best player available, 25% need. Maybe not even that high. You know what I'm saying? I have to rework them numbers.
And remember, this is a top six wide receiver prospect.
And we ain't even named Mitchell or Jameson Williams either. So go ahead.
Know. Yeah, but this is a top 6 wide receiver prospect. They got a better grade on him than Xavier Legette. Y'all were up here trying to tell me all about Xavier Legette. They say Brian Thomas better. I seen Xavier Worthy play. He a great speed receiver, but they say that he's better, right? Adonai Mitchell from Texas. I like him. All right. I like him too. But they say that Brian Thomas is slightly better. And he got a skill set that we have been missing from the Dallas Cowboys. So, we're going to talk about it. Because like I said, this is my pet cat. You know what I'm saying? And listen, when Henny said he got a pet cat, have I not shown y'all in years past that y'all can trust my pet cats? Was TJ Bass not a pet cat going into the draft? And y'all want to see him play now, don't y'all?
What? You could trust mine too. Tank Dell was my pet cat last year, and he came out there and went crazy. Year before then, I liked the Pickens. So I mean, I've been as far as receivers, I'm good money. I'm good money on the receiver end. But let's see. I got one that
we ain't even finished it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's get through the rest of the stuff. We just stopped and talked.
We talking. My bad.
No, you're good. So graded as an 87.4 out of 100 overall.
That's pretty high.
Great. A quarterback rating when they target him 143.2. That's amazing. Like when you
he
throw
ain't dropping nothing.
He ain't don't seem like he dropping shit. Seem like you're getting. I mean, the man got 17 touchdowns. So it's very hard for me to believe that he's going to that when you target him, bad things happen, right? So they got him as the 6th ranked wide receiver in the draft and the 27th overall player within the draft, and he done played some games. He done played 37 college games, and he got 1,547 career college snaps. So he wasn't just out there rooty pooing and shit. He was out there going crazy. Out there hooping. So let's go ahead and take a look at his actual scouting report, and then we'll move on to the next person. Said, hey, who are they getting your info from? Sorry, I think I missed it. No, you're fine. And I always want y'all to use multiple sources when y'all go out here and look at these draft prospects, because there are going to be multiple sites with scouting reports and draft grades. The one that I'm currently on is NFL Draft Buzz. You can also use PFF has their own drafting scale. Then if you want to look over here, they actually list other sites that give draft grades. So CBS has their own, Walter FB, NFL.com, Countdown, Sports News, Draft Tag. There's multiple. Like there's literally dozens, might be hundreds. So always fact check it against multiple different sites if you want to be precise with it.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about this man's strengths real quick so we can move on. So his strengths: exceptional ability to start and stop quickly, showcasing agility and control. Boasts outstanding length, providing an advantage in reaching and securing the football. Demonstrates natural explosiveness, aiding in creating separation. Moves fluidly, enhancing route running capability. Exhibits violent change of direction, making him elusive after the catch. Proves to be a formidable red zone target. I love that. Do y'all love that red zone target?
Big guy, they saying he moves fluid like that. That's special.
Man, that's amazing. That's elite talent. That's elite talent. All right, proves to be we said that. Has an impressive repertoire of releases. So he got a nice little
bag.
He got a bag. He got a little bag on releases.
Got a little tool belt over there.
I'm also say this beforehand. His route running needs a little bit of work, but that's what you got wide receiver coach for. That's what you got CeeDee Lamb for. All right, exhibits excellent ball tracking skills, consistent of posing a threat on down the field passes. Consistently posing a threat on down the field passes. So he's a red zone threat because he's 6'4" with sub 4.5 speed. He runs a 4.47, so he still can get down the field. And when you are that fast and that big, really, like, think about Mike Evans. Like, Mike Evans really don't be leaving folks in the dust, but he be making plays. You know what I mean? So, like, think about a poor man's Mike Evans in regard to what I would compare him to right now. All right, now we're gonna talk about the weaknesses, because remember, what I want to throw out there when it comes to pros and cons for first round picks. Most of the times, the pros outweigh the cons. That's why they got first round grades.
Yeah,
but it's still something to look at. Still some holes in their game that they need to fix to strive at the next level. So,
and you gotta weigh that to how you trying to use the player too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts on top of facts, bro. Because listen, if we get him out here and try to give him the CeeDee Lamb treatment, put him in the slot, I don't know if he can do that right now.
Exactly.
He got releases, but I don't know how well his route running going to come along. So route breaks on short and intermediate routes can be inefficient, right? So what they're trying to say is when he break down and try to get into his route on those short routes and intermediate routes, it'd be a little sloppy sometimes. Now, they say he's a great vertical threat and a great crossing threat, but he shows underdeveloped overall route tree. So he has some work to do in being able to run the complete route tree. So right now, if you want to send him on crossing routes, If you want to send him on a vertical route, he could do shit like that. Post route, he can probably do that. But they're talking about having the new ones to set somebody up and then get inside of them on the slant real quick. Being able to run the little pivot route, things like that.
Open their hips up, yeah.
Like he gotta clean that up a little bit right now. He needs to utilize his speed and athleticism more effectively to uncover against defenders. Still in the process of becoming a more physical presence along the route stem. So they're pretty much trying to say he need a little bit more peanut butter because he's only like.
Yeah, I was about to say now that's one that I have my antennas up on.
Yeah, that's something. Now listen, we know folks can lose weight in Dallas. Let's see if they can gain weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And listen, he's only had 1 year of great production. Right. He's only had this one noteworthy year of great production. So the question will also be, will that translate? Is he on an upward trajectory? Was he a flash in the pan? Those are some things to also think about. Me personally, I like the kid a lot. Like, you can't teach being that fast and that big, and it's not like he's gonna go play with Sam Darnold. He'll be playing with an all-pro quarterback.
And he already done played with big time receiver on the other end and still carved himself out a decent career. So he'll be able to pair right along with CeeDee Lamb and know how to be a number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Facts on top of facts. So what are y'all thoughts, man, in regard to Brian Thomas? Then I broke down what he's good at, the production. And listen, he had a great season. Like, he had an overall great season. I'll go over the numbers one more time. 6'4", 205 pounds, 4.47 speed, 1,177 yards. Led his team in touchdown passes with 17, averaged 17.3 yards a catch. So what are y'all thoughts? Tyrone Church said he want Brendan Rice, the son of Jerry Rice, coming out of USC. He said, man, I had a flash in the pan this deer season using my Yay, I feel that. He said, what my opinion on Quinton Mitchell? Cowboy Gumbo said a strong no for him. Let's see. Who else is in here? He said, I want Leggett first round if we don't go center. Him paid with CD and both of their yak ability would be crazy. Let's see. DP, I'm not traded. Malik Hooker. Not really too many answers in here. I like him though.
Yeah, I think he got a good what can I say? Like a nice little frame on him, nice size, a lot of potential. He got a lot of upside. Just players like that, and like he's still developing as a route runner. You just got to make sure he reaches full potential. Go somewhere that's gonna train him and coach him up to get right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like the, what can I say, the mold of clay he is right now. You just got to be able to sculpt him into the right type of player that you need him to be for your offense. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Right. And the one thing I will say, I wouldn't ask him to be a number 1 wide receiver out the gate by any means necessary. But if I drop him on a team that already has an all-pro wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb, he's going to be catching passes from an all-pro quarterback in Dak Prescott, then, you know, like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? And you get 5 years of cheap labor.
I see people saying they want really. Y'all know that's my number 1 plan now since, you know, but the money scaring me away. I don't want to behave that way, but I just know how the Joneses is. So, you know, we do need a plan B. If they're not going to go receiver in free agency, because it's no question that we need a number 2 receiver. I don't care what nobody, don't let nobody tell you no different. Because that's going to be that Stephen Jones play it cheap type method. I'm telling you. I don't want to, look, maybe it's Brandon Cooks will be better in year 2, but let him be better in year 2 as a number 3. That's all I'm going to say. Let him be better. The more the merrier, what they say. If he just start going off as a number 3 receiver, so be it. And then we'll have Jalen Tolbert coming in as a third-year wide receiver for the number 4 receiver. We'll just have a strong receiver core. Strong with the K. It'll just be strong all the way around.
And then Cuz said Wagner's 172 years old. He's also 172 times better than any linebacker that you got on this team.
And making all pros every year.
Yeah, he still listen. The moment that Bobby Wagner's not an all-pro caliber player anymore is to be the moment that I stop wanting him. But
Did
until
that man,
then,
what he had like 17 stops? He had like a bunch of stops we had seen on his numbers. By the way, and it was like some ridiculous. It was a ridiculous amount.
He had like 20 of them. Matter of fact, let me pull that up real quick.
You don't get stops if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, being instinctive and playing downhill.
No, he had 71.
Wow.
You shortchanged that, man.
Yeah, I remember it was a 7 and a 1, but I had it the wrong way, huh? I said 17. Yeah, it was 71 stops. You don't get that many stops without playing downhill, being instinctive and knowing what gaps to shoot. That man is a legit linebacker. And then we don't need him to be all pro Bobby, really. We just need him to be a damn good linebacker.
Yeah, if he only Pro Bowl level Bobby Wagner, that's still better than what we got, because we don't even have a Pro Bowl. You know how easy it is to make a Pro Bowl off of popularity, and we can't even get no alternates in that mug. Yeah, we ain't got no good linebackers.
And we talking about age when this man had 71 stops.
71 stops, 130 solo tackles, 180 total tackles on the season. 4 sacks, only missed 9 tackles on the season.
And then you only should care about age if you finna invest long term. We just want him for a year.
I need a mercenary.
We just want him for a year. We don't care about. That's how I want. That's why I looked at Cooks like that. Like I wasn't trying to invest too much in Cooks if I just want him for a year.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I said, what about them giving Martavis Bryant a chance? Martavis Bryant can't give himself a chance. Man. There's a reason why Martavis Bryant is on the practice squad and not on the active roster.
Look, it's sometimes those Cinderella stories happen. So let's not act like it's impossible. But I do want y'all, I don't want to play with Stephen Jones, bro. That's what he wants y'all to do. He wants y'all to overvalue and overhype these other guys that's not did nothing in the league for a long time. They want you to boost them guys up, so that'll be a reason for them to play those guys. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to accept that. No. Until that man demands some play on the field, that's when we'll start talking about him. I'm not finna be talking about a guy who ain't even on the starting lineup.
Well, all right. Willie T still ain't listening. Willie, there are no first-round graded linebackers. You're saying pick somebody with a second round grade because the number 24 is at the back end. Why would I reach and I can still get both?
You know what you'll do, Willie T? If all the linebackers in second place in second round, the Cowboys might be a
trade
back candidate. Yeah. Real talk. They might say, "Oh, we already at the back of the first round. We might as well just take two early seconds over this first round." You know what I'm saying? If it's not a guy that they love.
And see, that makes more sense. Now, Willie T, if your team trade back and you just want to trade back into the second round and get your linebacker with the second round pick, I would take that over wasting the 24th overall pick on drafting a linebacker that we could probably get in the second round. But if you want to be team trade back and just get extra picks and still get your linebacker, that makes a little bit more sense to me. All right, but landlord, let me ask you, bro, what's your pet cat you want to look at, bro?
My boy, I'm gonna do. I don't know if I need to do this because this is gonna hurt my feelings because we ain't gonna be able to get them. But
how you know?
Brock Bowers, bro. Brock Bowers is the 6th ranked player for PFF, bro. Ain't no way he dropped. I know he a tight end. I've been scouting this dude since he was a freshman. So that's who I prayed. I prayed this man could be a Cowboy. But it don't look like it's gonna line up, man. But man, I feel like this dude will step in and be a dominant tight end day one if he goes to the right situation. He go to the right situation because that always matters. But I really think, even though last year was a strong tight end class, if Brock would have came out last year, he still would have been the number 1 tight end. And that's with LaPorta. That's with all them good dudes that was on there. He still would have been the best tight end. So, like, if you have Brock Bowers would be the only tight end I wouldn't be mad to draft. I'm telling you right now. If we got Brock Bowers to pair with this boy Jake Ferguson, bro, you wouldn't hear not one peep out of me. I wouldn't say a word. But I know it's kind of far-fetched, though. I know it's far-fetched because, of course, like I said, he is a tight end. But, you know, it'll be a chance that he slip a little bit. They got him ranked the 6th best player. But so if he a tight end, of course they're going to value quarterbacks first. They're going to value some tackles first. They might value some edge rushers first. Then after that, somebody like a tight end sneak down. So we'll say Brock I can't see him slipping into the 20s though. If he ranks 6, the lowest I see him slipping is like 15. What you think?
Man, I hope he slipped. Honestly, like I honestly hope he slipped. Like, hold that thought. This will look crazy for a
second. 2 Henny the more. We in 2 liquor stores.
We were. I had that other one I was in was tweaking out, so I had to reopen this mug without shutting down the link. But yeah, man, Brock Bowers is a monster though. Like I like him. He's like one of the highest touted tight ends in years. The man got everything. He has the actual size. You know, a lot of times when they got first round grades on tight ends, they're oversized wide receivers. But this is an actual tight end, man. He got the tight
end.
A
real tight end. He's not no hybrid guy.
And he still got the athleticism. You know, 4.48 or 4.5 as a tight end is fast as hell.
Y'all listen. If he there at 24, I don't care what y'all saying. Draft that man, bro. If that man slipped somewhere like that, shit. Boy, man, Brock probably ain't making it out the top 10. I'm going to go and stamp that right now. He ain't making it out the top 10. It depends on how the teams line up. Who the teams is. Because I don't see it.
He said, but hey, Ready Red said what I said, though, landlord. Like, shit, CeeDee Lamb was supposed to be a top 5 pick. And look what happened.
Look, we don't need a tight end. We don't. But this ain't your regular, ordinary, everyday tight end, right? This gonna be like, we don't need no superstar. We good. We don't need no superstar, man. You crazy.
Man.
The only position you might do that at is quarterback. Shit, you can't have 2 superstar quarterbacks, but you can have 2 anything else, right?
Shit, yeah. You can
have 2 anything else, y'all. Remember that. And the world, look, life protected us from seeing Hernandez and Grunt being together. Just imagine if we could pull out something like that with that. That's another supplement that'll take some pressure off of him. He got 2 dominant tight ends. Man.
Oh, yeah. And T. Foster, the linebackers we need are in free agency. I listen, that's why I want to talk to y'all about these linebackers. Ain't no rookie linebacker finna help you get to no damn Super Bowl. If y'all really care about the linebacking room that much, go and get you a Devontae David. Go and get you a Bobby Wagner. Go and get you a Patrick Queen and pair him with a true middle linebacker. Go get you a veteran linebacker, because ain't no kid with Similac on his breath finna go out here and stop the run like that, man. So if you
I'm telling you that right now.
And there's not a single linebacker in this year's draft with a first round grade. And I double checked it. I checked on here and I asked Jay Tuck. Jay Tuck got a damn spreadsheet with like 1,000 folks on it. If anybody know, his ass know. He said there ain't a damn linebacker that got a first round grade coming out this year, man.
So you can't make it. You can't get blood out of turnip, what they say. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do it. So if it ain't no first round caliber linebacker, why would you reach and make him one? You know what I'm saying? So we could just get a nice linebacker that fall to us and pair him with Bobby Wagner or Devin White. Quit trying to make everything be fixed in the draft. Like, it might take you 2 years to get a future linebacker, but you can fix it right now for this year. Right? You ain't gonna get your full-time, your 12-year plan You know what I'm saying? Out of this one draft. You might not have to think like that. You need to be thinking about the positions you can find a solution, long-term solution for. You do that. But some of this stuff gonna be short-term. Name a team that got a whole roster full of long-term solutions. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no roster like that.
My nigga T, man. I ain't mad. I had to throw that shit out there, bro. I don't want y'all hoping for imaginary players, man. I don't want y'all hoping for no imaginary players, man. And then, but Trick said this would be a good draft to get a tackle for the next 12 years.
You can get you a 12-year tackle. Like I said, name a team that got all long-term solutions. It's not one. So that's why you don't need to be thinking like that every single time you talking about a future player. Like, no, screw that. Go get me some substitute players. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who can fulfill this role for a year or two and they can move on with their life. We go get us a championship together and he retire. Hey, that could work. You're gonna have to have some short-term solutions in some of these positions. You just will. So I'm not looking for a long term with every position. But listen, man, I want y'all to close your eyes and imagine this though. Brock Bowers with Jake Ferguson? Man, I'm telling, look, Red Reds, I think Red Reds started imagining. Cause look, he said, then we get 2 running backs. Boy, this team will be madness, boy, on offense. This will be madness. You got 2 gangster tight ends and 2 gangster running backs. Shh. Then you go draft you a offensive lineman in the 2nd round. You know what I'm saying? You go get you a guard or a center in the 2nd round. Man, I'll rock out.
DC for Life, Texas. What's up with you, man? He said, what's good, Cowboy Nation? Henny, the liquor store, more landlord, DC for Life. Let's freaking go. Cowboys love number 6. Let's get it. And JVB boy asked, were we out or Austin Richards? I ain't seen the man. I don't know this man.
We ain't gave him a chance yet.
I mean, yeah. So I don't know. Like Austin Richards is gonna have to show me something in preseason and everything else.
One thing too, before I get out Brock Bowers, we gotta think about this. Think about the problems that are caused trying to guard these boys. Who got the personnel for that? Man, we'll go against the grain and cause terror on the league. No lie. That's exactly what San Francisco did. San Francisco went against the grain. Now it's hard for anybody to guard these boys. While the whole league was worried about the pass game, them boys went and gave up their soul for a running back. Know what I'm saying? And can't nobody deal with them. Man, we go out there running 12 personnel with Jake Ferguson, Brock Bowers, have us a gangster with Derrick Henry. Man, well, you want to turn this team into something physical? You want this team to get physical? Go get Derrick Henry and draft Brock Bowers if he dropped by the grace of God. You can bring 12 personnel as physical as it is. You know what I'm saying? You see a team lining up at 12 personnel, you might as well pack you a lunch because it's finna be a long day. They want to be physical.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be physical. Make no mistake about that. So just imagine if we zig while everybody else zagging. And we got a decent enough team to pull that off. Man, we'll go crazy, man.
Ready Red said Shango wants Josh Jacobs. It's not a bad idea, but
that was the first one I wanted.
Let's touch on some of the numbers behind Brock Bowers because you spent that time trying to sell him on it. We ain't showed him all the goods.
Man, but a beast.
You just said that man face card was good enough.
Man, but I'm telling you, bro, I've been seeing him reign terror on the SEC for all this time.
So he had 56 receptions, 714 yards, 6 TDs. And remember, he was hurt part of the season.
Yeah.
He was hurt part of the season. Now, what I like, 136.5 passer rating when targeted. Graded out as a 91.1 overall out of 100. The best tight end in this draft. So if he does fall to you, he's him. Had 1,907 college snaps in his career. So he done played a whole shit ton of football. And when you compare him to these other highly graded tight ends, Trey McBride was graded as an 80%, and he is a full 11.1 points over him. Better grades than Kyle Pitts coming out of Florida. Better grade than Michael Mayer coming out of Notre Dame. Right?
I want to know what he looking like compared to LaPorta. Because I'm telling you, if Bowers would have came out last year, he would have went before all them.
As he should.
That's how good this dude is. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This not no ordinary tight end. This not just tight end you can get from the thrift store. This ain't that dude. This is the dude. This is him. this what I'm telling. This is him. So if he fall, all bets off. I'm up here trying to build a Patriots team with Aaron Hernandez and Gronkowski. I'm trying to do that and rock out.
So hell, these are the numbers behind him right here. All right, so this is his scouting report. You have fun now, Jay. All right, so this is going to be his scouting report. The strengths. He said he made Bruce Feldman's freak list, ranked number 45 out of all players coming in. He wrote Bowers' speed shocks defenses. Word is Bowers, whose mom was an All-American softball player at Utah State and whose dad was a two-time All-Big West center for the USU football squad, has run the 40 in 4.49 seconds and is expected to only get even freakier. Hold on. Get even more freakier with more time in the Georgia strength.
Is that Deshaun?
Man, Mr. Freaky Man. You get freakier. Like, what the hell?
This is a family show.
Oh, hold on, wait a damn minute. All right, so let's move on to the next one. He said, with unique combination of exceptional athleticism and size, Bowers stands out as a potent offensive weapon in the tight end position. Renowned for his ability to make plays post-catch, he led college tight ends in YAC, amassing an impressive 479 yards. So he was moving. Whether he's wide open or heavily guarded, Bauer displays elite ball skills, ensuring reliability at every catch point in various game scenarios. His rare versatility is evident in how he schemed and plays, whether sweeps, reverses, or screens. Bowers consistently delivers explosive plays. His outstanding play strength.
Time out. Look how long his scrims is, bro. they got a full page of scrims, bro. Like, it's crazy. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. It's all the way down the screen, man. This dude is different, man. I'm telling you.
Man, they hard, dog. So let's continue. What was I? Okay,
you was at his outstanding play scrims.
Okay, his outstanding play strength and body control make him a formidable force on the field, easily navigating through physical confrontations with defenders. One of Bowers' standout qualities is his relentless motor and energy. This infectious drive not only inspires his teammates, but also sets the tone during games. As a receiver, he showcases remarkable skills, from maximizing his catch radius to asserting dominance at the catch point, making him a nightmare for defenders. Damn, it sounds like he out here.
This dude is an Avenger, bro. I'm telling you.
Sound like he out here terrorizing niggas.
This dude different, man. Look, I definitely wouldn't doubt draft no tight end, but this ain't no ordinary tight end, my boy. This ain't no ordinary tight end. But if that man fell to Dallas, boy, I'd draft this dude and tell Schoonmaker, you have a good day, sir. Give me a fifth for this dude or something. I don't care what I get back. I got my tight end. Shh. Telling you.
And NFC pass defenses are garbage. Adding a tight end and wide receiver, Dallas will win the NFC East again. I agree with that, Star. They are awful. Hey, T. Foster said, Mr. Freaky Man. Hell yeah.
That's Mr. Freaky Man on now. But yeah, man.
Hold on,
let me hear these weaknesses though.
I ain't finished the strengths yet, man.
Yeah, that shit is longer than the Walmart receipt.
Man, you ever seen those opening credits on like those old Star Wars movies and what they show the whole backstory?
That man he's all the way strong. Goddamn.
Shit. All right, let's move on to this next one, man. One of Bauer's standout qualities, okay, I already said that. As a receiver, showcases remarkable skills. Okay. While Bowers has a reputation as a receiver, his potential as a blocker is notable. His promise in this area suggests a bright future, further solidifying his draft stock. I wonder if there's any more. Okay, we finally get to some weaknesses, and this is like 4. He got 4 weaknesses.
Go ahead.
Bowers exhibits impressive physicality at the catch point. His ability to consistently separate from top-tier NFL safeties needs refinement. The risk is a potential over-reliance of zone coverage mismatches in his early career, especially when facing physical defenders who can disrupt his route timing within the contact window. His build, weighing in around 230, raises questions about his role in the NFL. As an inline tight end, his size might limit him, potentially pushing him more towards a flex tight end position. His surrounding tight end room will need to be carefully constructed to complement his skill set. Though Bauer stands out as a fluid route runner, there's room for improvement in mastering the full route tree. His tendency to round off breaks and occasionally mistiming can hinder optimal play execution. Consistency in route precision remains an area to polish. Bauer's battle against physical press man coverage and his limited release repertoire are concerning. Encountering the challenges against the robust defensive lines and lacking a wide array of release moves could hinder his effectiveness, while his inline blocking showcases potential. Refining his technique is paramount for NFL level play.
Okay, this one thing I'm gonna say. They had some legitimate gripes, but to me, it sounded like they wanted to get real technical so they can have something to put on. Cause look, most of this stuff sound like normal rookie issues to me. Of course, you're not gonna be a complete route runner coming out of college. Of course, you're not gonna be more than likely strong enough to deal with be an inline tight end to that degree coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, he's gonna have to get his weight up. He's gonna have to get better at route running. We already know that's normal rookie stuff for the most part to me.
Yeah. Kid Cowboy is very deep in his feelings right now. So it's okay, brother. Like, we get it. The team sucks, underachieving. We're off that. The Super Bowl finna be played in a week. We over
trying to get better though, Mr. What you call him?
Yeah, we do not care at this point.
Mr. Like, Kid Cowboy.
We're moving forward. We're on to 2024, my boy. But it's all good. Thank you for tapping in. He said him added to CD and Ferg will go crazy. I agree with that. So
I know it's unlikely, y'all, but it's a nice thought.
It's a great thought. I mean, he's a good player. Now, I know you also had a running back you wanted to look at.
Absolutely.
What's his name?
Mr. Bucky Irving of Oregon, of the Oregon Ducks. One of the two of the things I like about him when I seen him on film, right? Mm-hmm. These are intangible things that don't come up that often with a running back. Even though we know they're important, but I think they get undersold. This dude got some great balance and he got some great vision. I see him like cutback lanes, that stuff that we was dealing with Tony with. You know what I'm saying? The stuff we was dealing with Tony with, this dude ain't really got no issues like that. He finding exactly where he need to run. Wherever the open space is, that's where he end up being. He's very decisive, elusive. It looked like he'd be a step ahead of the defense every time. He set up people. He set up people easily, like a little quick little shift, and they on the ground. So he's very, very, very quick, very elusive. Got a lot of short area quickness. I like what I seen from him. Of course, I'm not scouting for a bell cow back. I'm trying to pair Bucky Irving with Derrick Henry or somebody like Josh Jacobs. I would prefer Derrick Henry because of the size. But if I pair Bucky Irving with Derrick Henry, that's the best of both worlds. You got a big time bulldozer, and then you got a quick lightning runner. So, like, man, that'll be a great backfield for not that much money either. That'll be a great backfield to complement Dak Prescott. You can't go wrong with that. You got the best of both worlds. And then, like I said, if you was to get another tight end, man, this will be gangster, y'all. I'm trying to make a gangster team. What they said the Dallas Cowboys was soft and front runners and all of that stuff. If you want this team to get physical, go get some physical players. Go get some physical players. And then he run with a mean streak too. He ain't all just, elusiveness. He run with a mean streak. So him and Derrick Henry, that's me rebuilding the entire running back room. Know what I'm saying? That's me rebuilding the whole entire running back room. But Bucky Irving paired with Derrick Henry, man, we'll be rocking out. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, man. I like Bucky Irving. And also shout out to Miss Regina Greens tapping in. Brian Peters, salute. Kid Cowboy, I'm sorry. You're going to have to keep that in his. I don't want to see that shit all down mine. So there you go. I ain't going to see cuz listen, like we can have constructive criticism, but typing 30 years repeatedly in the chat box is not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. 30 years, 30 years, 30 years, 30 years. Why are you telling the players that been here for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years about what the fuck been going on for 30 years?
I'm trying to see what made them start talking about that. We talking about helping the team right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
We ain't talking about the team that's currently constructed. We talking about trying to build a team. So the sins of the team last year don't even go with this team right now, if you think about it, because we gonna have several new positions, several new players. So we are even gonna have a new defensive coordinator. So this is not gonna be the same team.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to shoot Cuz in the head. You made me a mod, so I had to send Cuz over yonder. Somebody had already sniped him. I just went ahead and made sure he never come back. Cause we ain't finna play with pussy niggas all day. We up here trying to listen. Me and Landlord been on this motherfucker for almost an hour trying to talk about solutions. All right, trying to talk about solutions, and y'all out here playing. Y'all out here playing with the church's money, man. Like we could be doing different shit. Listen, if y'all don't want the content, say that. That we could be doing different stuff with our day because we care about this team and we care about bringing y'all content. We out here, man. So don't be wasting time with that trolling shit. If you ain't no real Dallas Cowboy fan, get the fuck on. Shit, fuck wrong with niggas. But I'm sorry. Back to what we were talking about, man. In regard to Bucky Irving, let's take a look at some of these numbers around the kid. He had 1,180 yards on the season, and I've never really moved when I see the yards per average in college games because we all know how hard that is to bring forward to the to the NFL. But he did average over 6 yards an attempt, right? He averaged over 6 yards an attempt, and the boy had double-digit rushing touchdowns, 56 receptions for 413 yards as well. So he gave the Ducks over 1,500 yards of offense on the season, man. So if he's able to do that, if you're able to do that, that translates. That's something that you can bring forward. Catching out the backfield is a big part of what running backs do this day. You don't even I know that we care about pass blocking. Alvin Kamara don't pass block. Alvin Kamara don't pass block. Oh shit, really? Christian McCaffrey don't pass block like that either. He out there running routes. Third down, that man a damn slot receiver.
I ain't seen that man block nobody. Shit.
So you just gotta utilize some stuff, man. You just gotta utilize your players well. So let's take a look at what they say his strengths and stuff is and where he ranks among his skill position and everything else. So they got a 3rd round grade on that boy. I love it. That means we can get him. Love it. And y'all see he's the 4th graded running back, and he's a damn 3rd round pick. Jonathan Brooks, who was hurt, got like a second round grade. Same for Trey. Blake Corum got like a 3rd round grade. So I mean, there's guys that I like these guys, but I'm not gonna use the 24th overall pick to get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it wouldn't make no sense.
Wouldn't make no sense at all. It wouldn't make no sense at all. But let's continue on, man. So, like again, he's the 93rd ranked overall player, so he is worthy of a top 100 pick. It doesn't mean he's worthy of a third round pick. 4th for his position. Uh, 24/7 Sports graded him high as well. Rivals gave him a 3-star grade. Uh, his overall grade is an 84 out of 100. He graded better than Ty J. Spears did last year, and we loved him. He graded better than Jahmyr Gibbs did out of Alabama. We definitely loved that boy. That man was out there going crazy, baptizing boys on the field, man.
He went left this year,
man. All right, so let's take a look at these strengths, weaknesses. So this is this man's strengths. Then we'll look at this man's kryptonite. Irvin's playmaking ability is marked by his hyper efficiency and potential to turn any play into a touchdown. Exhibit elite speed for his position, contributing to his explosiveness on the field. Accelerates quickly and maintains speed, given his size, making him a challenge for defenders to take down. Demonstrates competitiveness and determination and fights for extra yards. Keen vision in identifying optimal running lanes paired with the agility to reach them. Decisive in his play, often resulting in significant gains when taking risks. Well suited for outside zone and gap schemes due to his quick edge and reaching speed. Effective in the receiving game, capable of running routes from the backfield or the slot.
Can do it all.
So I love that. Let me see. Willie T, we talk about who we like. We talk about who we like, Willie T. We're not just saying that any of these other guys are bad. Landlord's talking about a running back that he's like. That's why this says draft pet cats. That's who he likes. They said, I like Trotter. Trey Benson is a good player. But, you know, we just talk about who we like. We're not saying one person is better than the other. We're just talking about who we like in the draft. But let's continue on. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, that's a guy. Like I said, I'm not looking for a bell cow guy. I'm looking for somebody to pair. I'm looking for a duo. So, like I said, the way I would like to build this team is to have one veteran running back and a rookie running back. Don't put two rookies back there. You can have the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way to attack it. You don't want Dak to have to lean on a rookie. How would you even lean on a rookie, really? You trying to really take a little pressure off of Dak in some of these playoff games and some of these situations. You know what I'm saying? Now, we've seen some rookies do it, but I think I'd like to have at least one veteran running back there.
I agree with that, man. I agree with that. Let's run through these these weaknesses real quick, and then we'll wrap this up, because I know that we both got some stuff to attend to for today. All right. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you read that, and I'm gonna take this phone call real quick.
Which one? The weaknesses?
Yes.
Okay, his weaknesses is, it says concerns over his lighter frame, ability to handle increased bulk without losing speed. That's a problem. It says all too often balls out of his lane. Hold on. It says all too often bails out of his lane. Needs to stay more disciplined. Struggles to decelerate after gaining speed. Struggles to quickly change direction. Receiving skills, while strong, are primarily limited to short passes and screens. Poor pass blocking, whether this is due to inexperience or something more innate, is undetermined. So I hope I got to see more film and see if he's willing. Is he a willing participant in the pass pro situation? But I'm telling you right now, I don't draft running backs just only for pass protection. You know what I'm saying? I'm pairing him. I'm trying to make him be a slasher. So him being in pass protection situations is probably not ideal for me anyway. If I get another back like Derrick Henry, he'll be my pass pro guy. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really even be worried about Bucky Irving protecting my passer. But, you know, he still probably got some things to work on. All of these people are not, all these draft prospects will never be a finished product. You know, development don't stop in the NFL. That's where you refine most of these young men talent. So I can see him starting off at a nice place. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just refine a lot of this stuff and get him in a nice program. And I feel like, man, if he come here and pair him with another running back, I think them boys can go crazy though. Even with the weaknesses. Because like I said, what we say, with the weaknesses, you just got to see what you're trying to get from them. You see what I'm saying? So let's say if you win about a Lamborghini, the weaknesses of the Lamborghini would be it's not a truck. It don't have a truck bed on the back of that motherfucker. That ain't what you bought it for. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if that's a weakness if that's not what you're going to use it for. You see what I'm saying? So the weaknesses that he have, that ain't really the way I use them anyway. So I don't really think it's too big of a deal.
Me either. Like I said, I don't think anybody is drafting a running back for pass pro. You know, if they eventually get that part of their game down, it's cool. But you know, that's what you really pay offensive line for. You paying guys millions of dollars to block somebody. You know, a bare minimum, like maybe had a running back chip and release. But you know, the way the amount of NFL is now, man, like running backs are going to more than likely be running routes on third down.
Yeah. T. Foster said landlord wasn't Dak and Zeke rookies. Yeah, it was a special situation. You know what I'm saying? Zeke was a special running back too. You see how high we had to draft him. Yep. See what I'm saying? He wasn't your regular old running back. So I wouldn't want to bet on him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to bet on a rookie running back, like a rookie running back room. The whole room just young. I don't know if I like that. Because it seemed like that youth show up at the worst times. You know what I'm saying? They might play good all year, then get to the playoffs and get the fumbling or get the not knowing their assignments and going the wrong way. We seen that in Detroit. Jameer Gibbs ran the wrong way on one play. They was in the red zone too. That's right. Just that youth showing up at the worst time.
Love to get Henry. I think everybody would love to get Henry. So yeah, and listen, even when we got Zeke, we paired him up with Alfred Morris. People don't talk about that. It was already a Pro Bowl caliber running back. You know, he was just on the decline. But yeah, man. But those are just a couple of our pet cats that we liked in the draft. We'll touch on this a little bit more on a separate date. But I have some things I need to attend to. I believe Landlord does as well. So, Land, let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Already, man. Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. I probably go do something later on today, maybe. But we'll have to see, man. But I got some videos coming. And my schedule going to flip this week. So, I'll be doing shows probably like in the evening time. So, y'all just make sure y'all have your notifications on, man. Like I said, it's going to be a crazy little time that I'm in right now until I get my situation settled. So y'all just rock with your boy, man. We're going to get it done. We're going to get through it. Make sure you turn your notification bells on, though, so you can know when we go live and when we push the shows out for y'all.
Indeed, man. It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store. Thank y'all for the love, the support. I'll probably be live either later on tonight or tomorrow. But same thing, have your notifications on. Make sure y'all come subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 2,000 subs. And right now we're at 1781. So we making progress, man. We under 300 to go. So y'all make sure y'all come over, sub, tell a friend, tell a foe to come support Henny the Mo, man. And I'm out this month.
All right.